Hey everyone, this is Roota. Welcome to the Q&A. Let me know if you can see me and hear me fine. There should be a chat box below. So you can comment and let me know if everything's good to go. Awesome. Hey Vibha. Okay, how's it going, guys? Let me know if you are celebrating your wins recently. Did you get a client? Did you finish your module? Hey Sally. Awesome. Meanwhile, I'll share your thoughts. Meanwhile, I'll get set up. I'll share my screen. And okay. All right, you should be able to see my screen. And hey guys, trying out CF, it is great, getting more confidence. Awesome. CF is very powerful. And a lot of your clients will be using it. So it's definitely, even though it's expensive, clients do prefer it. And it's very similar to any of the top leading funnel softwares that you will get to use and which your clients will be using. So it's really great. Okay. Awesome, you guys. I'll get started. I already have a lot of questions on this Q&A thread. My team puts it up every Wednesday. I'm going to answer this in order first. At the end, depending on time remaining, I'm also going to cover any questions you guys have in the chat. However, wait till I'm finished over here to put your questions down here. Or if you have any questions while I'm talking, you can still put it, but probably I'll get to cover it at the end just to maintain the flow. Rakshita has started with the Get Clients module. Awesome. All right, guys, let's get started. First question is a client says that he will like if I charge percentage based. Okay. Ads, funnels, email marketing. His course is $30 to earn about $600. I have to sell almost 100 courses, which means I'm earning peanuts. That is very true. Increase his course price, but he'll do it later. I'm from beginner to mid-level. All right. So see, clients will do it sometimes because they're just starting out and they want you to share the risk. But honestly, they are the entrepreneur and they are supposed to be taking the risk. So it's not your fault, and you should definitely, put your foot down and just, have that in mind that you decide how you want to be treated with your clients. So you put down the boundaries, you put down your charge and your worth. And if you're not getting paid anything, how are you motivated to do anything? Like you're literally doing ads, funnels, email marketing. What else is left? I think apart from social media, you're just doing everything on the marketing front. You're getting paid peanuts. This is not fair. So either explain it to him that you will be charging your fixed project price. If he doesn't understand, it's very wise to move on from such clients because there are other clients who will value and who you can charge your worth with. Okay, I have a prospect who is a wellness coach and she's organizing a 21-day challenge. Okay. Okay, so it seems like you're confused because you are not aware of what the goal is. Like, first of all, see, every business needs lead generation. And when you gather leads, you can nurture them and then sell to them. So it's really about, does the client know about this? Do they know about the lead generation process and the sales generation process? And you really want to actually make a lead generation funnel first. So for me, I would actually recommend something which is very simple, which is our Instagram strategy, which is defined in module 4, where you should grow their Instagram profile and do everything that I recommend in the course and implement that. On the link in the bio, you can just create a lead magnet funnel, lead generation funnel. You can gather leads, and once they become leads via email marketing, you can sell the product, which is for 4,000 INR. So that, whom should I target? See, you should be doing your target audience research on your own. We've taught you that so that you can learn on your own. If I tell you, then the next time also you will wait for me to tell you what targeting to use. But anyways, if you need starting points, you can target famous nutritionists which are there. So basically you should Google top 10 nutritionists in India, find them on Facebook, find out if they are targetable, and then target them. Similarly, Google top 10 nutrition websites in India. If you're doing it in India, or if you're doing it anywhere else, you just search along on that country and find the top 10 names, find them on the Facebook, find them if they're targetable, and you can run ads for them and use that for targeting. You can integrate a payment gateway, but like a landing page, again, the sales process and the lead gen process is different. I think you're very confused because you've also not gone through the sales funnel module. So I highly recommend you do that because things will get more clear over there. Okay, I'm running a campaign for a course worth 247. Niche is interior design. Okay, 6 countries. Okay, I'm hoping you have the budget for 6 countries because 6 countries is a lot, especially when you're just starting out. 200 signups from India, but hardly from UK. I still need to run in all countries. My question here is, client is happy with the results, but there's no sale. Pretty quick to judge. 200 leads, 247 USD. Okay. Looks good, not so bad. People are not buying. Good open rates. People are emailing her directly. So here you would need to do a bit of the digging. What's the reason people are not buying? Do they have reviews and testimonials on the page? Because social proof is really, really important. Is their social media profiles optimized and engaged? Because when you run ads, people also check that out. Basically, see, if your client is a very new entity in the market, then it's people are very wary. People do not trust people easily online, and the best way to raise trust online is via social media. So we ask her to be online on IG stories, IG content, Facebook pages, and things like that, and then actually also analyze what people are saying when they are emailing her back. Like, is there interest, what is their questions, and things like that. And yes, you got 200 leads, but like it really depends what is the quality of those leads, because in sometimes countries like India, leads are very cheap, but if sometimes the lead quality is so bad that people just don't buy. So you also need to figure that out. I would actually recommend that you start with one country first, dominate that country, and then move on to other countries. Typically you should start advertising from the same country that the client is, because the client knows the country better, cultural differences, their biases and everything like that. So it's really smart to start with one country and the country with which the client belongs to. That is smart. Apart from that, again, sales, as I said, if you're not getting sales, either people are not trusting the product, so social proof, social media testimonials will help. Number 2, do some digging. What are people saying? Why are they not buying? You can actually send a survey to people also, like, why are you not buying, or what more information do you need, and things like that. And the third reason could be like the messaging and the funnel, like the audience is not relating to what your ads and funnels are saying, so that could be a mismatch. So you as a marketer, you need to do a lot of trial, hit and trial. Like you fix one thing and then see if the results improve, then you try another thing and see if results improve. Like literally that's the way to do it. But yeah, I hope that helps you. I wrote the copy for the first time. Product is the milk. Okay. Okay, so firstly, too many emojis. Don't use more than 3 to 4 emojis in a copy. It's a bit much. Uh, so Facebook doesn't like you. So you do need to remove it because otherwise Facebook just like disapproves ads. I like the long form copy. The short form is good. You should definitely test short form and long form. Um English speaking webinar. Okay. Okay, this is nice. Good hook, good flow. Sentences are flowing very nicely. I do feel motivated to read one sentence after another. Got it. So you've definitely followed the copywriting template that we have provided. So that's good. Now you should go to the next level. Like, how am I unique? And how is my copy different from someone who's selling the same exact product? Typically, you will be able to stand out because of your story, because your story is very unique. So that number two, you should also do some competitive research in this niche, figure out what kind of ads others are running, and then model your ads after them. So maybe build a survive files. Like if you like an ad that you see on social media, just take a screenshot and use it for writing your next copy. And same for creatives and everything like that. So slowly and steadily you will improve. You will have more varieties of copies and creatives, which is very important when you are like running ads. So good effort. Use these tips to go to the next level with your copy. Okay. First client, CA. CA in India, you cannot run ads actually. So they should be knowing that. But definitely check with him. You cannot run ads. So I like I don't think I should be answering the questions because it won't make sense. But still, let me answer them, just considering that you're curious about these things. Target audience, again, you should be targeting entrepreneurs and basically people who will need these services. So you are on the right track. Where can I target people for this niche? Like on Facebook, like, because, there are a lot of entrepreneurs and similar kind of people. CPL, you have to run ads and try, because CPL, yes, CPL you can find for the niche and you can ask in the bigger Facebook groups, but your CPL and will really depend on your funnel, your offer, things like that. So people should not really be asking these questions in the Facebook group or in the Q&A calls, because it varies really, really differently based on your offer, your country, how good are you at running ads. So you should just spend your $100, get your own KPIs, get your own matrix, and then base your future estimates on that test. Like that is why I recommend $100 testing budget all throughout the course. Okay. Um, okay, pretty, you're doing videos, which is good. So I would say pretty generic profile. Like there's nothing special. There's nothing that would make me remember you uniquely. So I would say work on that. For starters, you've done the job of optimizing, which is good, but strive to be unique. What makes you different from any other person out there? That's important. Um, okay, it's nice you're providing value. I like that. good DP. So I would say that using flowers is a bit towards the feminine side. So you might wanna, replace it with, a bit of masculine design if you are wanting to take that feedback, but otherwise it looks good. Um, So I would also say try different kinds of creatives, not just one thing. Because yes, you're using this video again and again, but try different times. Like sometimes you use GIF, sometimes you use a short form video. So mix it up, because when people see the same format again and again, they will be bored of it. So that's something to keep in mind. Okay, conversion campaign. I couldn't see the leads. In converted, I had 20 subscribers. Leads are not showing. So link clicks are only 14. So I don't think you got any leads from this, uh, you know, the campaigns or the ad sets you're running, because it just means that you've got no leads. As for because as you can see, like I don't see okay, I do see a CPC, but like only 14 people have clicked. Now typically what happens is, for every 100 people that land on the landing page, not click, land on the landing page, about 20 people opt in. So you should really notice how many people landed on the landing page. There should be a metric called landing page views, which you have not uploaded. So check how many people landed, but it just clearly says that you have not gotten any leads from these ads that you're running. As for ConvertKit, now see, leads come from everywhere. Sometimes it's from social media, organic, and stuff like that. So it's really hard to say where they came from unless you're using Google Analytics. So I would say just like, I don't think this is a problem. I don't think there's any reason to be stuck. Just keep running the ads and spend more money for testing. Um, okay. Video editor, graphic designer, build a funnel, build a lead gen funnel with a lead magnet, collect leads, do email marketing, and then, via the nurture sequence you can promote. But I would say this, it's not the best kind of client to get started with, because they are a freelancer, you are a freelancer. It's like, so you should actually work with a business owner with a real product, or someone who is a bit more established, rather than, working with a freelancer. So that's what I would say. As for, you do seem like you're a bit confused on what strategy to use. So I would recommend going through the sales funnel module first, because it will clear out a lot of things, a lot of strategies of when to use what kind of funnels. My client has an e-com business of pool cleaning. Okay. You don't need to create a traffic campaign to warm up the pixel. Just go straight ahead with conversion. Optimize for sales. For ecom, yes, you can do that. But if you're going to be stuck with the learning phase issue, you might be smart to use the add to cart conversion ads first to warm up the pixel. So that's what I would do. Run carousel ads, yes. Should I test image and video? Absolutely. You should be testing multiple creatives: image, videos, gifs, carousels, all the things. Use all kinds of creatives possible. Dynamic ads will work definitely, because dynamic ads are like, you can test multiple images and copies and headlines, and Facebook will go ahead and show the best combination to your audience. So you should definitely try that. Um, okay. Do you have any leads? 132. Okay. Um, So let's figure it out. I'm going to figure it out with you. So I'm also going to Google because don't think that I know all the questions to all the answers. And Facebook does keep changing. So what I've taught you guys is to refer to Facebook documentation. So, that's what I'm going to search, and I'm going to go to facebook.com. And here the first result is coming. And here I will go, and so this is what you should do. Go to your Facebook page, publishing tools, forms library, and then you download the leads. So, very simple. This is what you should do. Remember, guys, anytime you're confused because Facebook keeps changing, you can Google. Just because you've enrolled into this course doesn't mean that your problem solving skills should go out the window. I still Google everything, even Facebook ads, because it still keeps changing and it just takes one Google search. And I always refer to websites. Remember, I don't read blogs or anything. I always read documentation from the actual business that I'm working with. I did the same. Download option is not there. That's weird. So if you can't see, okay. Okay. Lead information is only available for 90 days. So I'm wondering, was that the issue? Like the leads were gotten before 90 days, you did not download, now they are old. Uh, and see, like they've also given like troubleshooting issues, right? So determine whether your BM has customized lead access permission. Only Facebook page admins can download leads. So ensure that you have Facebook page admin access. Make sure that your business manager has customized lead access. So you can go here and then see. So ensure again you have the right access. You can just read this articles and figure out if there's any access issue, permission issue over there. But yeah, it should work. Also going forward, just make sure screenshots are like in horizontal format so I can easily read, because it's very hard to read, and just like for the future. Okay. Quick question. Launch traffic campaign, results were pretty decent. I'm launching a conversion campaign. See, the entire strategy of having them open your emails to access a lead magnet is that you are training them to open your emails. Plus, it's great for your email software. There's this thing called deliverability. So basically, when someone signs up to your email list, it's not guaranteed that they will keep opening all the emails, and the emails will land up in their inbox and not in the spam folder. So it's very, very important to train them, and that is what the email confirmation does. You're training them to open your emails, you're raising trust with them. Typically you should also use questions in the emails, like ask for their opinion, ask for their feedback and things like that. If they reply to your emails, and it is so good for email delivery, and for raising trust with the email delivery partners like Gmail, Microsoft Outlook, etc. Like all of these are your delivery partners. So that's why you should be using, like, don't give the bait on the thank you page. Otherwise, what's the use of the email? So you are collecting the email not to give them the lead immediately. You're collecting the email so that you can keep sending nurturing emails again and again and again to them. And so the first step is the email confirmation that you will send. Okay, hello team, I have a prospect who's a dance teacher. How can I help with the value ladder? So just start with the one product first. No need to create a value ladder at the start of any business. You just need to have one product and one funnel at the start. Funnel strategy, your low ticket product, and then upsell for high ticket. Again, start with one product first. One product to nail down the offer and the messaging and the ads and the funnel is already hard enough. No need to make it harder to, at the start. It really depends what product is. More than high ticket, low ticket, think about how the product is going to help people and what should be the right price for it. And think about like what are the people that she wants to serve. So like I have a lecture on offer creation in the sales funnel module. So refer to that. That will be very, very helpful when you are trying to create an offer. Build her presence for the first month. Yes, you can do that. Definitely. Because a bit of social media, brand awareness, all of this is very, very important. Target audience for such niche. I think Instagram is great because of the kind of niche she has, like videos and things like that will work really well for her niche. So go ahead with Instagram first. And anyways need to build her social media presence, right? So it's smart to start with Instagram, then do IG ads while building a lead gen funnel. That's what I would do. Again, go through the offer creation lecture and then figure it out. After that, post specific questions. Once you come up with an offer yourself, then we would be happy to help you. How much time it will take really depends. Typically, marketing strategy takes at least 1 to 2 months to start working. Again, it really depends on what their goals are, but social media strategy, you can start seeing immediate results, right? Like with likes and engagement and followers. And if you're doing IG ads, it's like immediate. So social media should be pretty easy in terms of results. As for the leads, again, very easy if you're running lead gen ads. Sales, on the other hand, really depends to nail down how much you're spending, what your offer and messaging is. So just like aim to work with the client for at least 2 to 3 months. And that is the amount of time that you will take to get her significant results, including sales. I've been running a campaign with purchase conversion. Okay, 1 to 3K is the product range. Okay. Yes, your understanding is correct. If people see the ad, buy the product by visiting the website, not through the link, will it be considered in the results? See, it will, depending on when they buy, because with the current iOS 14 changes, there's a 7-day attribution window, which means, see, if they see the ad and they buy within the next 7 days, it will be attributed to the ads. Whether they see the ad, then go to the website, then buy. Again, it doesn't matter as long as they buy within the 7-day period. However, if they take time, more time than 7 days, then it won't get attributed. Should I wait till 50 conversions to kill low performing ads, or can I kill low performing after 2 to 3 days? You can kill after 3 days. That's fine. Because sometimes your the ads which are not performing well will eat up a lot of budget. So if you see that the soft stats are bad, what are the soft stats like? CTR, CPC, CPM, cost per lead. If you're running some lead campaigns, if those are bad after 3 days, there's some issue, and no amount of time or ad spend is going to fix that. So it's just time to kill. But not before that, not before 3 days. But retargeting, is there a way to show the exact product? It depends on how you are tracking. So have you gone through the custom conversions and the pixel setup lectures? Did you say you're doing e-commerce? So e-commerce, the thing is, it works really great if you integrate your Shopify with your Facebook pixel. So if you have done that, then Shopify on its own creates all the purchase conversions and things like that. So it's very easy to know who bought and what product, what is the conversion value. So I need more information over here. Do I need to set up two separate audiences? First, for people who add items and didn't buy. Second, who initiated checkout but didn't buy. No, create one custom audience with both the rules. So in the custom audience creation lecture, I've showed you, right? So you add, one URL one if they visit, or they visit URL two, and in the exclusion, then you would say exclude people who bought. So no need to create two audiences. Absolutely not. I'll actually show you, how we do it, because it should make things pretty clear. We just have like one custom audience. So see, retargeting page visitors but did not buy. And basically we add all the links. So URL contains people who visited specific web pages past 60 days, all the funnel links that people visited. This is an or, so this is URL one or URL two. So this, and then you exclude people who visited the order confirmation page. So basically, that's what you should do. Okay, I have a prospect. Okay. So first of all, I would highly recommend, have you done your own competitive research? What are other people doing? You decide your strategy after that. Like, what are they offering for free? Are they doing lead magnet? Are they running sales? Are they running discount? Do they have a website? What are they doing? So you need to first do your research. This is very clearly shown in the course. So do your homework first and then post in the group if you have questions after that. All right, guys, I'm done with the questions that you guys asked. I'm going to cover the questions which have come up in the chat. So if you have any questions, drop them down. Nishtha, my client is having Shopify store. He's having his page on Instagram with 2.5K followers. He deals in products related to moms. Okay. Pacifiers, baby carriers, but he said there are many people who are selling at a greater price. Okay, he wants his clients from US, UK. So he has got 6, 7 sales, has spent $550, but didn't get a lot of sales. He wants sales anyhow because he has spent almost 1,700, but didn't get his money. At budget, he has run. Okay. Honestly, this client looks like he's frustrated because he has put so much money in the business already and not gotten returns. Number one, that is not your fault. Number two, if he has done that, then something drastically needs to change. Spending more money and creating conversion campaigns like you're saying you should do for him will not work, because you need to figure out what the root cause is. Why did he spend so much money on ads, and why did they not get a return? So you need to audit his ad account, his ads, what worked well, what didn't work well. Like, were the ads not good? Was the copy not good? Was the audiences not good? Was the pixel setup not right? Is the product not good enough? Is the social proof the issue? Is the website slow? Is the website not building enough trust? All of these questions are something you need to research and audit and figure out what could be the potential issue, discuss with him, solve the problems, and then move ahead, because running more campaigns and spending more money is never the answer when the client has already spent a lot of money. So you need to do a little bit of audit and then figure out the next course. Arshia, awesome. I'm running a conversion campaign for an event purchase. Estimation says I will get 0 conversions. Rather, ask me to try landing pages with the pixels all warmed up. It will say that you should just ignore. Spending $100 a day with the custom audience within 70K, is it okay to proceed with a campaign, or should I be taking suggestions? I'm not sure what you mean by should I be taking suggestions, but are you running cold ads or retargeting ads? Looks like you're running cold ads. But then why are you using custom audience? So I'm a bit confused. Okay, suggestions by Facebook to use page views and retargeting ads. Okay. Yes, sometimes Facebook's suggestions are just crap. So you should know when to ignore. It looks like you're doing retargeting, video views, email lists. So see, you're saying you're running $100 per day, and the custom audience showing is 70,000. So $100 a day is a significant budget. Now, it's great. You should run it. However, it really depends. Like, let me show you like the retargeting ads. Okay, let me show you some data. I need to move this. And yes, my ad access actually is blocked, but I can still do things. So just like perks of running Facebook ads since years. It's just like a rite of passage at this point. Okay, so last 7 days, if you can see the frequency that we do is like 12x. Like, that means one person has seen an ad like 12 times. So for retargeting, that is the frequency you should aim for. 5 to 10 is the frequency. So how do you know whether you need to increase the budget or not? So you see the reach. So in the last 7 days, we reached like 3,600 something people, and impressions are 45,000. But I don't care about impressions. I care about reach. So then, if the frequency was 1 or 2 or 3, that means I need to run more budget, right? So then you increase the budget. So you start with $100 and then figure out, oh, should I be running more budget? Do I want to reach more people? Do I want to reach more frequency? So like that's how you decide on the budget. Because with retargeting, it's kind of a hit and miss with custom audience. So you know we aim for 7 to 9 frequency score. Great. So then if you're hitting that frequency, then the budget is good. If you're not hitting, increase the budget. So I hope that answers your question. Okay, where was I? Avinash, I have landing page views. My question is how many days it takes to show an ads manager? It actually shows pretty quickly within 1 day. So yeah, if you get leads, okay. So if you get leads, again, it will show pretty quickly within 1 day or 2 days. Sometimes it takes longer, but that's more the case with purchasers and not with leads. If you have 60 landing page views and it's not showing in the ads manager, ensure your date range at the top is lifetime, so that you're checking the right time range. If you're not seeing any leads, maybe your ads didn't get any leads. Ganesh, should I delete my photos and videos from IG to get started as a freelance digital marketer? What type of content should I provide? So number one, yes, if you want to use the same profile, clean it up. But if you think, oh, this is too much of a time waste, just start a new profile. It's your choice, honestly. What type of content? So I provided a lot of examples in the IG, module on how to do the research. That's covered. So search similar people depending on what you're doing, see what they are doing and model on them. That is one. Number two, the Get Clients module has a lot of posts, a lot of content ideas on what to post. So you can take all those content ideas and post on Instagram also. Whatever is taught for Facebook definitely also works for Instagram also. With Instagram, on top of doing Facebook, you should also be doing videos and reels and things like that, again, which are covered in the IG module. Tejas, I'm a beginner. I want to start posting organic content. What type of value post should I post? So again, it depends on what you're learning from the course. What did you understand? Create value based post based on what you know. So start providing value, any value. Don't think, oh, I'm just starting out and I don't know anything. You know more than, you're 10 steps ahead than people who know nothing about marketing, about advertising. So don't think that I need to be amazing and an expert from day one. You post things on what you know and what you've learned and what you've understood, and then you start providing value. Again, same advice that I gave to the previous person: start modeling on things that are working well, that others are doing, and model on that. Also, take inspiration from the Get Clients module for content to post. Abhilasha, my client wants to target micro business owners. Okay. What do you mean by Google business? According to him, does not know much about marketing. Okay. So I would say Facebook might not be the perfect platform for this. So you need to find a better client. Actually, I don't think this client is the right to get started. So find a better client whose audience is actually there on Facebook and Instagram and other social media platforms. Um, Vibha, in connection to the answer you gave, I have another query. I gave the bait on the thank you page. My ads are approved for conversion. Can I make the email integration and change in the thank you page now? Yes, why not? The campaign will have no issue, no change. That's fine. The campaign would only change if you are changing the thank you page URL, which you're not doing. So you should be fine. Can we create lookalike audience for two or more than two custom sources? I think you would need to create two different lookalikes, as far as I remember. Like try to select two custom audiences, but I don't think it allows. It allows one for video views and one for email list. Does editing and tweaking the ad sets before 24 hours affect their performance? Yes. Don't touch for 3 days. And that is why you should double, triple check before launching. Komal, if a prospect has a free paid content, are we supposed to prepare the ebook or it's a client work? See, ideally, the client is the expert and they are supposed to give you the content because that's why they are the expert. And you can do the designing in Canva and things like that, and you should definitely charge for it. It depends. If the client is saying, oh, you do the research and you create the ebook, you can do it. You just need to charge for it. So it's there's here there is no rules for who has to give it. If they want you to do it, you do it, but you just charge for it. Minimum audience for retargeting is 100. Currently it is less than 1K. That's fine. Everyone starts from less audience sizes. Okay, Shreyasi, if I have one sales page view content custom conversion, sales page, two purchase custom conversion with purchase values and two add to cart custom conversion. Can I set up my campaign for sales page view content to get purchases? Will it affect the algorithm in any way if you don't use the purchase custom conversion? Yeah, I do remember the funnel that you had put in the group earlier. See, algorithm will be like thinking, oh, she is optimizing for sales page conversion, which means it will show ads to people who are more likely to land on the sales page. Simply, that's the goal. Like if you do conversion campaign for that, that's what Facebook will do. So it does affect. It does. However, like at the start, for example, for us, we were running lead conversion campaigns for a very long time before we switched to purchase. So, and for us right now, purchase is working very well. So again, you should try it because at the start, when your pixel is not warmed up enough or you're not getting a lot of traffic, then our ads like tend to go into learning phase and all those issues. So actually it might be just smart for you to use sales page conversion right now till you build up your traffic and your clicks and your visitors, so that you get really good number of sales page visits and eventually purchases. But I just still wanted to explain to you what happens. If you optimize for sales page, Facebook will send people who are more likely to land on the sales page and not specifically purchase, but land on the sales page. So basically window shoppers, if you will. So that's the understanding behind it. Pratiksha, I want to implement Facebook campaign. Nutritionist, page following, engagement campaign, and organic growth. Engagement doesn't really work. It won't do anything except give you engagement on your post. So you should just implement the Instagram module for her step by step. Whatever I say in the IG module, implement it step by step on her. That's what I would recommend. That will work very well for her. Karthik, hi, I'm currently doing OFA. Plan to build as many funnels as possible. Okay. I'm confused on where to get the content to build the funnels. For example, I've tried to look for dentist funnels. However, do not find any funnels. There are only websites available. You should be searching for like top 10 dentists in a specific area, and then find them on Facebook, and then go to ads library, see what kind of ads they are running, and see what kind of ads they are running and where they are pointing to. That will give you the funnel links for them. Like that's the way to funnel hack. Disha, I am running a conversion campaign for an e-com client. Okay. Selling casual clothes. Pixel has enough data since I've been running ads before as well. Should I start retargeting? Yes, after 3 days. Yes, you should. So the beauty with retargeting is it won't spend until you have enough audience. So you can definitely set it up, and then when the audience is filled up, it will start um, you know delivering on its own and kind of start getting you traffic on those retargeting funnel that you have. So yeah, all right. So those are the questions that you guys put in. If you guys have any other questions, last call for questions, put them down in the chat so I can answer them. And then, okay, Disha, I have another question. Should I toggle on expand detailed targeting? Yes, it is working well currently for us, and we've heard reports that it is working well for other people also. So you should use it. Vibha, for the templates that we download on Canva Pro, if we cancel Pro, will those still work in the free version of Canva? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Google it or ask Canva support if there is a Canva support, but try it. I don't know. I've never tried that. We do use a Pro version for our team, so we do keep it. Vaishnavi, is there any minimum audience for retargeting? I've already answered that. It's 100 right now. Karthik, which email responder should we integrate with ClickFunnels in trial version? You can do ConvertKit because it's free for 2,000 subscribers and it's very easy to do. So yeah, you can do that. Okay, all right, guys. Let me know if the Q&A was helpful. Drop down in the chat. The Q&A was helpful. If you got your questions answered, if you got some tips to get unstuck, and we will post the recording in the group tomorrow and also on the course members area. And if you have any other questions, feel free to post it in the Facebook group, and we'll get back to you. Awesome. Abhinesh is saying helpful, 100% helpful. It was a great session. Thanks for answering my queries. Awesome. All right, you guys, I'm very happy to help. And if you are having some wins, I love seeing them. So post it in the Facebook group so that We can celebrate you. The MA community can celebrate you. And I'm also working on more updates in the course, especially module 6, which is the Get Clients module. I prepared so many slides already. So I'm also gonna like, prep some days where I'm only recording. So first I'm like doing all the slides and then I'm recording. Again, batch productivity is my thing. But yeah, I'm very excited to release those things to you. Over the last few months, we've also released some updated content for the Instagram, for even the Get Clients module also. So I hope that you've gotten a chance to go through them. If you like them, do let me know in the group, what you think about those updates, especially the MA launch case study lecture. So if you have gone through it, it took such a long time for me to create it, but I knew it was going to be so helpful for you guys. So if you have not gone through it, definitely go through it. I like the new color theme. Yes, we got new branding done, so we are slowly and steadily using that across all of our funnels and social media. Here the Q&A is a gold mine. I learned so much here. Thank you so much. Amazing. I love to hear that. Okay, one last question popped in. Shreyasi is saying we're getting purchases, the single order confirmation, but can't really track purchase values and ROS, which is why he's not creating special order confirmation. Can I go ahead and set the purchase for any one of the purchase custom conversion? Yes, you can. That's fine. Because see, conversion is again people more likely to land on your purchase confirmation page, but still you are sending traffic to the sales page only. So it works. It's totally fine. It is a bit of a hack, but it's totally fine. It won't affect the algorithm in any way because the variation, it's still the same product, it's just a variation. Okay, all right, you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next Q&A session. Bye.